Hello, Forrester here. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be covering 5 tips for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order that, had I known before first starting, would have really helped me out. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, great game. Really enjoyed playing through. The storyline is fantastic, and combat makes me feel like a Jedi. Having completed the game, I thought it was a great time to share these hints and tips that I've learned along the way, in the hope that it helps some of the aspiring Jedi Knights out there. So with that, on to the first tip. My first tip comes from somebody who hadn't really played much in the way of melee action-adventure games before, and that is to think of each move very tactically. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order encourages discipline, much like a Jedi Master would, I suppose, and so the reward for carefully selecting and timing moves is great. The temptation for me in the early levels was to go down a button mashing approach, especially because this game is more akin to console games than the PC games I'm used to, which made the game much harder for me. Instead, concentrating and visualising what is happening to determine my action has made combat gameplay feel a lot more immersive and rewarding. My second tip is to fight your inner completionist. Particularly for me, I like to clear a zone entirely, find all of the secrets, all of the chests, so I know that I'm moving on without missing any content. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order isn't so linear in progression, and the story has you moving between the planets and returning to previous locations. Moreover, the skill progression is done in such a way that you will only unlock force abilities or droid upgrades by playing through the story, and those upgrades are often necessary in order to reach secret locations. So don't feel that you have to unlock everything in your first visit to a planet. It's okay to come back later. My third tip is to practice parry and dodge. These are 2 key combat moves, but take a little getting used to. The precise timing will depend on the difficulty you have selected, but getting to know the intervals is incredibly helpful in giving your combat more flow. In most locations you can find some enemies to practice this on. It works particularly well on melee targets, as you won't kill them in the process of perfectly timing your parries. As you progress, the skill Precision Evade becomes available, which is a really strong move, regenerating force as you dodge the enemy, and getting used to timing this move further increases your combat effectiveness and really helps with boss fights. My fourth tip is to pick the skills that matter most to how you want to play. Generally speaking, the skills are mixed between force powers, lightsaber skills, and survival. You can unlock them all, but picking relevant skills earlier will make combat more enjoyable for you. For example, I favour a defensive lightsaber style of combat, so when I started playing through again, I picked up the survival skills first. One of the real strengths of the combat system in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is the ability to choose how you fight, whether that's going all out lightsaber or taking full advantage of the environment with clever use of force powers. So pick the skills that will help you fight the way you want. My fifth and final tip for this video is to make full use of the map. I don't think I've ever played a game that gives so much information on the map screen. Not only does it highlight routes that you haven't explored, but the map explicitly tells you whether you have found all of the secrets and chests, and if not, which area of the map you should be looking in. Aside from the stylish Star Wars holographic way of showing that, it's a very handy feature for picking up those little boosts or cosmetics that you might have missed as you travel through the world. So those are my 5 tips for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Do you have any different suggestions? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe so that you're notified of future content. You've been listening to Forrester. May the Force be with you.
An intruder?